Hey YouTube, I'm Dr. Wanda and I'm seated with
Gia.
I don't know, these welcomes are getting more elaborate. Now you extending your hand.
Yeah.
So we just want to do a little bit of an update. Gia decided that she wanted to come visit Pone, that she considers way too quiet, way too slow motion. So she's stepped out of Timma Newtown to come to Pone and spend time with me. What prompted this visit?
I would just say it's just like anyhow. But I feel like Thelma Newtown is too much rushing. It seems like Thelma Newtown switched.
What? We have a complaint about Timma Newtown?
About like it's almost like a crowd to me.
Is it?
Like in the
No
in the evening, it's just like everybody's shouting, everybody's running.
Is this because this is election time and there's a lot going on with these elections? Okay, because that was part of the reason why they were worried with you when you stayed out late. Is that during election time in these countries, these communities get heavy, they get intense, and they just want to make sure that you know that she's okay. So maybe that's part of what they were talking about with that whole energy with that.
Yeah.
Because I know when I was there was like a little bit of a like mini parade or.
Wait, as soon as you left in that car, everybody, like, they filled the road. It was like so, and there was even a man who literally painted his whole body from head to toe in Ghana colors, and he was just like dancing and everything, but it looked like he was wearing a diaper.
How do you feel about the election and the celebrations? Because you said every place you go, you hear what?
Four more for Nana.
Say it again.
4 more for Nana Akufo-Addo. The
current president.
Yeah.
So that community is really supporting that.
And I mean everywhere. You hear it in every song.
Okay.
4 more for Nana. 4 more for Nana.
How do you feel about it?
I like Akufo-Addo.
Why? I mean, how you gonna say you like him? Like you and him break bread together? Like you open up your newspaper every day to read about him? What is it that you're liking about this president?
There's one thing that's a doubt about him though, because
tell me what you like first before you give me a doubt. Let's start with a positive.
Okay,
I
like him because he has a major heart for school.
Okay, I'll give you that.
He loves school things, like everything about school. He loves his country.
Okay.
He came to Thelma Newtown Station with his wife.
Look at her knowing the business.
They came. I couldn't make it.
You tried to make it?
And it was so heartbreaking for me because everybody was like, yay, today you're going to meet Akufo-Addo, yay. And everybody was like making a
Why
laugh.
you couldn't make it?
I couldn't make it because Susie was saying it was too late.
It was too late.
It was too late, and I forgot about it. The day just got long.
Yeah, days. That's one thing about living in Ghana. I will say, days get long because you plan out your day, and it takes too long to get a car, or you get the car and then you go through a rough patch of road, so that makes the driving slower. You get to where you're at, and you know sometimes the trotros don't pull off. They wait till they got a certain number of people before they drive, and all of that just drags out the day. And then in the U.S., me and Gia, you know, I hop in my car, she hop in the back seat.
We go where we go.
We go where we go. We out of there. And here we have to sort of wait it out, pace it out. So you had an issue with an elder in Timma Newtown, and that's been resolved. Tell me about that. Where are we at with that?
Well, to me, she was just a little stubborn. But if you are one of her family members, please, I'm begging you, don't come and kill me. Don't.
Okay.
She's. It just seems like when you greet her, good evening. It'll take her 10 or 15 minutes for her to answer.
And I've tried to explain to Gia that there is a space with elders and mental health that she may not be aware, you know, because sometimes just because people are here and this is organic food and it's from the ground to the plate, it doesn't mean that some of the illnesses that attack people as they get old don't happen. But when you was telling me how rude she is, because in general, you know, African cultures, and particularly I'm going to speak about Ghana, you know, the 4 we've been to, the African cultures are very polite. you know. And so when she said that she speak to the lady and she don't speak back, or she speak back then she do, like it's on and off. I said she might be losing her scruples. She might not be as healthy as she appears to be.
No, because when Susie or Joseph greets her, she just said, "Good evening, fine." Or Bo and I greet her. Good evening.
So that got settled. How did it get settled? I did meet the lady. That went fine. She said that she felt that there was a disconnect between you and her granddaughter since you came back, and apparently you all have rebuilt that relationship.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel okay about it. I mean, for the first part, I didn't like her that much, to tell the truth.
Okay, well, you know.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. But, she liked me at first.
Isn't that odd when somebody likes you more than you like them?
Yeah.
What was it that threw you off with her? Because I've seen her. Y'all almost like the same type of girl. Just kind of tall for your age. Thick girls, cute. What was it that threw you off?
What threw me off was the second time I came. Like, I started seeing the difference with them. They kind of got a little gross to me, to their family. Like, they'll be digging in their nose, doing things like that.
Oh, you saw some hygienic stuff that bothered you?
And then they sell water. They sell water and dig in their nose. So then
that's an interesting mix.
When you get the water, sometimes I bought it from their son. He had all that green stuff over the top of the where you put your mouth. And
all right, I got you. So you saw some stuff that made you not want to deal. But that shouldn't. I mean, I've had friends that was gross. I think probably at some kid stage, I was even gross. That don't dissolve a friendship. Have you ever seen the Cosby Kids, the cartoon, or seen when you look at Peanuts? There's that one friend that they always have like the funk bombs with them. He's dirty. We still love on our friends. Booger diggers, butt diggers. No scratches. I'm just telling you, when they're your friend, you tell them about themselves. Hey, look at, but that's still your friend.
I just wiped it off on the wall.
Is the girl your friend or not?
She's my friend now.
Are y'all able to talk and enjoy?
Yes.
Good.
All the time. I even went to church with her.
Oh, right on. Okay. I'm glad that's resolved because I didn't like that. You don't need to have conflict. You're 10. I mean, I just feel like I don't like any of the mean girl stuff that was in America. And I just feel like girls are just not liking each other over the smallest little petty things. That's just like, why does a whole relationship at 10 years old dissolve over,
dumb stuff?
Dumb stuff, yeah. That's it. You describe it best, dumb stuff. Well, what else did I want to ask you? What you want to ask me?
Yeah.
She giving her little updates. Let's get some of these updates.
All right, how has it been with your friendship and you going to places and going to get medicine and things like that?
I will tell you this. I had a trial with both Isaac and Howard over when I go out shopping. Sometimes I'll ask them what something costs. I'll say, okay, I like good cop, bad cop. I point out what I want, or I touch what I want, I walk off. You ask what it costs, and then you tell me. So it's been a couple of times where I've had that happen, and they're like, it's too much. I'm like, no, you tell me how much it costs. Like, don't not answer the question. Like, how much does it cost? No, it's going to cost you. You don't need to pay for that. Let's go. It's like, no, let's get it straight now. I'm an adult. I get to make these decisions. So I've had to with both of them, and I got to a point I really actually didn't want to go shopping with them anymore. So I was so firm about it that because I've been okay about natives representing me. I don't mind occasionally paying a little more here or there. I get over it. But in general, I don't make it a policy of allowing anybody to cheat me. So it's fine. But sometimes they'll get so protective that they begin to treat you like you're a child. Like, hey, move out the way. Let me manage this. It's like, no, let me learn. Let me have the trial and error of the experience. So,
and that is how Priscilla and Gina was sometimes like with me. Okay, I would go to buy me some toffee. candy.
Yeah.
I would go and buy it, and they would say, "No, this toffee is too much. We can buy it over here." But I like this woman's own. I bought it from her.
And that's the other thing. I'm a little bit of a loyalist. Like when I like my vendor and I like what they're selling, I stick with that person. But they not committed like that. They will over one pest way. They gone. They go to somebody else, and so I can't judge them because if you're working with so little money, you work hard to conserve what you have. But what's expensive to them, they struggle with understanding that that's not expensive to us, and that we sometimes will pay extra for the convenience of not having to walk another 2 blocks in the heat. You get what I'm saying? And that's been a stressor for our relationship, because I ended up telling both of them, I said, look, I don't want you going shopping with me. I'm going to hire me a driver like Yolanda, and I'm going to go do my thing. Why? Why you don't want me to go? You shouldn't be out here alone. I said, okay, what exactly is going to happen to me? Like, you talking about somebody that grew up in the inner cities of Detroit and Chicago. Like, you talking about a drive-by survivor.
You even told me that, there was this man that tried to get you that time.
Yeah, I got snatched when I was 9.
And you told me that you just
I did everything possible to get loose. I mean, that don't make me, ready for the rough streets of Ghana. But it's like, no, I think that this is my 3rd visit. The first time I was here, I stayed 4 months. This time we're staying 6 months. Allowed me to stretch and make this be a real home where I occasionally go out without, my handlers.
My handler.
Yeah, it's like, come here, honey. You've walked off too far. No, I haven't walked far enough.
I haven't even got to the bus stop yet.
At all. So, well, what else do you want to tell our viewers before we go? Listen. You all they've sent such lovely messages to you about your maturity and your kindness. Many of them have encouraged you with your behavior. They were very pleased with the conversation we had in Tim and Newtown. So that's also why I wanted you to give them an update about what's going on with you, Miss Gia. You still love Ghana?
I still love Ghana. The only problem I have with Ghana is you people always you always have to pay to go to the toilet and stuff.
Well, I don't pay to go to the toilet.
I do.
Okay.
But I mean,
let's tell the truth here, sister.
And they close they close at the time that you would have to.
Okay, now I asked you about the portable toilet. I actually asked Isaac about it. He was making out like he didn't know who we could possibly donate it to.
Susie.
And now you coming up in here and you telling me that you all would benefit from it. But that's the other thing. My daughter comes from a comfortable home in the U.S. and she is still comfortable using the public toilet, the public shower.
It stank up in there.
It don't stink that bad because you're still going in it.
I mean, it does.
Okay, but
I have no choice.
You have a choice. You can say, listen, I'm sick of Tim and Newtown. I'm sick of this stanky toilet. And I'm going to kill my mother.
I'm sick of this stanky toilet.
Instead, you choose to kick it in Tim and Newtown because you free, you roam, you this. Listen, Gia cannot even effectively buy things with U.S. dollars, but she knows how to count what?
Ghanaian CDs.
She counts Ghanaian CDs. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, with
I'm
that,
sick
we're
of this
gonna.
stanky
I'm sick
toilet.
of this stanky toilet. With that, we're gonna sign off. And what else you want to tell them as you say goodbye?
Be blessed and stay happy. Bye bye.